Hey, what's up, Herd? It's Monday, November 4th. My name is Aaron, and this is your market update getting into the 2024 election, which is tomorrow. We should have some meaningful results at the end of the day on Tuesday or tomorrow, and then on Wednesday when I come back to make a video, hopefully we know at least somewhat what the election results are and we can move forward. And here's my prediction for at least the immediate short term: Trump pump, Dems dump. So let's get into the charts, guys. Bitcoin has retraced from the top at all-time highs at 73,000 all the way down yesterday to about 67,475. Currently sitting on support at around 68,000. This is support from back around the July mark as we made lower lows. And we've done this a couple times, guys, since we've come up to the all-time high here just a week ago. We've come down through many support lines here. And currently we're sitting on top of the third bump to the highs of the range here. There was a lot of accumulation here when we broke out of this range. I wouldn't be surprised over the next 24 hours if we see a dump to this level before we get any semblance of results from the election. And speaking of the election, based on my prediction going into this, at least in the immediate short term, guys, if we do see Trump win or get a significant chance of him winning over the next 48 hours, I do think we'll make a massive turn to the upside, possibly going back to all-time highs, maybe even eclipsing that, especially as results come in over the next week. However, if we don't have any more clarity going into the next 48 hours, I do think we'll see a dump at least to the downward sloping, what was resistance, now support at around $63,000, which is my prediction for the neutral term. I do think we'll come down to here, especially if we don't get any deciding factors this week and have to go into the following week to know what the results will be. However, if we get a decisive Kamala Harris White House, I do think we could dump down easily to 63,000, maybe even as low as 60,000, guys. But I want to look at the heat map for this possibility here. Our highest node of liquidity, guys, for liquidations is actually at 61,666, and this could be a possibility if we see a Kamala Harris White House, especially in the short to medium term. A Kamala White House means Gary Gensler stays in the White House, and though Bitcoin is outside of the realms of securities, guys, I do think the market will dump in general, meaning that we will likely see liquidations around 61,666. However, if we get a Trump White House, guys, there are many short liquidation nodes above us, starting at about 70,000 and ranging all the way up to 73,000. If we break 70,000, I do think we get a short squeeze up to 73,000. 73,000 is our major node of short liquidity, guys, and if we hit this and have momentum going into it, we could see a short squeeze to new all-time highs. Whale money flow is ticking up currently, which means whales are buying this dip right now, which I do think is an anticipation move of whales, especially since we've come down significantly getting into the election tomorrow. This does not mean that price will pump initially, guys. I do think it's possible that we come down a little bit further as whales buy this dip in anticipation of some positive results in the next 48 hours. Getting into Ethereum, we're at the bottom of our current range here. The last time we hit the top of the range, guys, was back on October 21st. We were heading towards that direction as Bitcoin went to all-time highs, but we did not make higher highs on Ethereum, and we have come down to the lower end of this range. I am concerned at this point, if we don't get any positive news tomorrow, that this could break down to the downside. The first target being 2374, and then the next target all the way down at 2126, which would coincide with the wick that we had back on August 5th. You know that my handle on X, guys, is all things EVM. That pops up at the beginning of every single episode, guys. You know I have a lot of Ethereum, and if Ethereum goes all the way down to $2,000, I do think I might be hedging against it, turning some of that into stables, as I do think we could possibly go down below there very easily if we hit this line. BNB sitting on support, guys, right at 557 right now. We got all the way down as far as money flow goes into this range where we start to turn around, and that has happened over the last 12 hours. Trend exhaustion is low, guys, so I do think we'll see a turnaround on the BNB price over the next 48 hours. Solana looking similar, sitting on support at 162. However, whale money flow has not come very far out of this, though trend exhaustion is leading towards the lower end of the range here. All depending on the next 48 hours, guys. We could see a turnaround on this, as we're not only sitting on support, we are also sitting on top of the 21 EMA for Solana. SWI is down 3% today, sitting on the 21 EMA as well. Money flow did come into this very strongly, setting it up above $2 early last week, and we are sitting again right on top of the 21 EMA, looking for a pump to the upside if we get any further money flow coming into this. Getting into the elephant money ecosystem, Trunk sitting right around its accumulation zone right here at 12 to 13 cents. I know BT is working in the background, guys, on that transition from futures into Unlimited 2.0, which I think is very, very bullish for the price of Trunk. And as soon as that launches, we'll be doing some serious coverage of that transition and what that means for the herd. Elephant token has dropped 10% over the last couple of weeks, sitting at support right now. I do think this will hold, guys, as we have seen whale money flow come down rather low on this, and a trend exhaustion is quite in the red. I do think we'll see a turnaround on this shortly. Looking at our side plays here, guys, DOGAI has come down about 33% over the last 24 hours. We're currently making lower highs at the moment, though we are also making higher lows, which looks like a nice consolidation for the price of DOGAI. What I do think DOGAI has going for it is I don't think the election is really going to matter on this one. I do think no matter who wins, memes are likely to pump over the next 48 hours, so look out for a pump on DOGAI. And last but not least, GNME sitting on the accumulation zone of about 3 cents, guys. And this long consolidation does mean that there is likely to be some upside in the near future. Make sure to check out the links in the description below where you can get into both DOGAI and the GNME mining game. Also, don't forget to get into our official Telegram, guys, where I post these videos every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this is also where you can get consistent announcements from our head dev and founder, Bank Teller. With that, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content just like this. Make sure to get out there and vote, guys. If you are an American citizen, I think it is your duty to your crypto bags to get out there and vote. And if you're in the States, have a great election day tomorrow. With that, we'll see you on Wednesday right after the results. God bless.